Hello everyone, my name is Stefan. I'm a PM here at Nerdio. Today I want to show you a demo of our PowerShell module. The PowerShell module has few prerequisites. The first one is access to the premium SKU of Nerdio. The premium SKU is the only option to interact with our REST APIs, and the PowerShell module is built on top of those APIs. The next prerequisite is obviously we need to download and install the PowerShell module. And thirdly, and this is a soft prerequisite, you will need a PowerShell editor. To move forward, we need to go and download the PowerShell module, and you can see the link on your screen. I have opened the link from the previous screen. The link points to our GitHub repo, where we can download the zip file that contains the PowerShell module. I'm going to save it to my demo folder. Once there, I'm going to open it through File Explorer. Here I'm going to right-click, select Properties, and make sure the file is unlocked. Click Apply. And after that, I'm going to expand this file locally. And I'll put it in the demo folder. I'll go inside, and here I can see my PowerShell module. Now the next step is to open, in my case, PowerShell Eyes. And I'll open that in admin mode to import the PowerShell module. The first thing I'll need to do is navigate to the same folder where my PowerShell module is. I'm going to do change directory and the path to my PowerShell module. Here I'm going to verify the content is there. Perfect. After that, I'm going to execute the command to import the module. Now that I have the command, I'm going to select it and run it. I will not get if everything is done correctly, I will not get any message. The way to verify that my PowerShell module has successfully been imported is to use the get command and specify the name of my module. So I'm going to do get command -module Nerdio Manager, or execute that, and you can see a full list of all the commands that are part of the PowerShell module. Now, if you want to look at a particular command, we can use the get help commandlet. With the get help commandlet, we can specify the connect-enemy-full, which will give us a full list and description of the parameters that that command takes. That particular command, the connect-enemy, is the main commandlet we need to run. It takes a series of parameters: API scope, client ID, client secret, name URI, and tenant ID. Those we can get from our Nerdio deployment. I have opened one of my Nerdio environments, and here under Settings, under Integration, if I click Show Credentials, we'll be able to see all those values that we need to provide in the connect-enemy commandlet. I'm going to insert those variables. I'm going to insert those variables off screen and come back here and show you the next step. So what I did is I ran a command to set up a bunch of variables that hold the secrets for my environment. And those variables, they can be named anything, but in my environment, they were named following the naming convention that you see on the screen. And now when I execute the connect-enemy commandlet, I will be able to connect to my Nerdio environment. And you can see upon successful connection, we get the message connection successful. And now we have connected to our Nerdio environment, and we can start executing commandlets to manage the environment. Now, to make sure that we are successfully connected, I'm going to run another commandlet, which is the get-enemy host pool. This commandlet takes few parameters: subscription ID, resource group, and host pool name. So I'm going to execute all this at once. And you can see here that I was able to get the name of my host pool and some other details around that particular host pool. There are many commands in our PowerShell module. Please feel free to explore them all. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you.